Hi everyone, and welcome to today's revision video on Sheila Birling. Sheila Birling is an important character in Inspector Calls. She starts as a privileged young woman who is sheltered from the struggles of others, but by the end of the play, she is changed into someone more aware and responsible. Sheila's journey reflects the play's key themes of social responsibility and equality, as well as Priestley's hopes for a better future. At the beginning of the play, Sheila is presented as carefree, a happy young woman. She's from a rich family and is excited about her engagement to Gerald. Priestley describes her as a pretty girl in her early 20s, very pleased with life. This shows that she hasn't had to worry about serious problems. One example of her childish and materialistic attitude is when she shows off her engagement ring. She says, "Look, Mummy, isn't it a beauty?" Her use of mummy and her excitement over the ring suggests that she's quite immature and focused on appearances. Sheila's attitude changes after the inspector arrives and questions the family about their involvement in Eva Smith's life. She realises that she played a part in Eva's suffering when she got fired from her job at Millwoods for her parents. She feels guilty and quickly accepts responsibility for what she did. "And if I could help her now, I would." Sheila begins to see the world differently and understands that her actions have real consequences. She also becomes more aware of the unfair way the working class is treated. She tells her parents, "But these girls aren't cheap labour, they're people." This shows her growing understanding that workers like Eva Smith are not just tools to make money. They are human beings who deserve respect. As Sheila changes, she becomes frustrated with her parents, who refuse to admit they were wrong. Her willingness to take responsibility contrasts with their denial and arrogance. For example, she criticizes them by saying, "You're beginning all over again to pretend that nothing much has happened." This conflict between Sheila and her parents represents a larger theme in the play, the divide between the younger and older generations. Priestley uses this to show how younger people are more open to change and new ideas, while the older generation clings to old ways of thinking. By the end of the play, Sheila is a completely different person. She no longer cares whether the inspector was real or not. She knows the important thing is that they all learn from their mistakes. It doesn't matter now who it was who made us confess. Sheila's transformation reflects Priestley's message that society needs to change. Her acceptance of responsibility shows how individuals can make a difference if they acknowledge their faults and try to improve. So how does she link in with the historical context? The play was written in 1945, just after World War II. In 1912, society was divided by class, and women were expected to stay in traditional roles, such as running the household or supporting their husbands. Sheila starts as a typical wealthy young woman of the time, but her journey shows that she's capable of growth and independence. When the play was written in 1945, the world had just gone through 2 world wars, which had begun to break down these old class and gender divisions. Priestley uses Sheila to show how the younger generations could lead the way towards a fairer, more equal society. So in conclusion, Sheila Birling's character is a key part of An Inspector Calls. Her transformation from a naive and selfish young woman to someone socially aware reflects Priestley's ideas about responsibility and change. Through Sheila, Priestley shows the importance of recognizing our actions' impact on others and working towards a society based on fairness and compassion. Sheila's journey is a hopeful message that people and society as a whole can improve if they are willing to change.